You guys know when it comes to jewelry, I like to add my flair. So whenever I have a piece that I can kind of modify or customize to my liking, why the hell not? So today I happen to pick up a piece that I had Twiz the Jeweler modify, since he is an actual bench jeweler that gets busy, and I had something lying around that just felt a little bit plain for my liking and I wanted a little bit of a twist catering to what I'm into right now. He was able to execute it flawlessly. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you on to the new updated Miami Cuban link with a little Twiz twist.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. This video isn't going to be long. This is me putting you on to plugs. The Connect. Cuba the Connect is here. I'm putting you on to different options that you can possibly reach out to when you're looking to do some custom work or get something custom made, preferably in your local area. So I have some nice connects in New York City, but people who get busy that actually bench work are few and far between that can actually execute and finalize a product with beautiful amount of detail. Twiz is one of them. So a few months back, I don't know if you guys remember, I got a 14 karat gold Miami Cuban link ring from Gold Cent. Beautiful solid gold piece. I'll put a banner up here if you guys want to watch the video again. Like all other pieces of jewelry that I own, I have to add my little touch, my little flair. My individuality has to show on the jewelry. If you're spending X amount of dollars on your jewelry, you don't want it to be the same as everybody else, or you may, but me personally, I like to add even the most minute detail so I know it's mine and it's personalized to me. And that's what Twiz helped me achieve with the Miami Cuban link ring. So we had a discussion back and forth of how to go about it. Now, I like that subliminal, that subtle flex. So in our conversations, we went back and forth, and it being a 14 karat yellow gold, right under 8mm Miami Cuban link ring, I wanted to add a little bit of a flex, a little bit of a sparkle factor, but again, subliminal. And what we came down to is adding yellow diamonds to the yellow gold to kind of give it an extra shine factor and this subliminal flex, almost making it look a little bit cheddar cheesy, because the stones that we ended up putting in here were not just yellow diamonds or not just yellow fancy diamonds. We put yellow fancy intense stones in my Miami Cuban link ring. And I'll give you some detailed close-up shots because right now I know it looks just like yellow gold with a little bit of a subliminal spark. So if you guys know the yellow gold chart, the way the process goes, fancy light, then fancy intense, then fancy vivid, fancy deep, and fancy dark. This one is fancy intense, which gives it an incredible almost 22 or 24 karat look. So not only are they fancy intense yellow, but they're also fancy intense yellow lab, because you know I'm in that lab space. That's where I want to be. I want to practice what I preach, and I like the lab stones. And if you guys have seen videos like Trax before, Trax did some sort of breakdown showing people who either don't care about labs, don't know about labs, or are interested about labs, how the lab scale kind of works as far as SI+++, and he even indicated that the color labs even fetch more money than natural colors, depending on the stone quality and clarity. And to be completely transparent with you, when it comes to these yellow colors, I'm still learning about these vivid, intense, intense deep, intense dark, intense blue. All these intenses and all these terminologies are like a lot to take in for a normal consumer not in the jewelry space, but it's very interesting to me. And what is also dope that has been solidified between a couple of people that I've been asking, including comments, is that high pressure, high test diamonds are the ones that are having the discrepancy between the machines. CVDs have a better possibility of passing the traditional diamond tester as well as the moissanite and lab diamond tester as opposed to HPHTs. So it has something to do with the process of how these two are made, whether it be that high pressure, high temp versus the CVD gas process that kind of throws these diamond testers off. Because as I indicated, these are labs. They are CVDs, not high pressure, high test. And what was very interesting is when you take the Presidium, remember everything was testing as moissanite, but these are CVDs that Twiz helped me get. And when we test these, they test as diamond, which is kind of crazy. Let's try another stone. Rotate the ring around. diamond as well because they're CVD. So it's high pressure, high test stones that have a tendency to fluctuate between testers as diamond or moissanite when they are still diamond, but just made with a different lab process than CVD. CVDs have a better probability of passing these types of diamond testers that have moissanite and diamond as well as simulant indicators. Now let me see if I can give you some more in-depth close-up shots. I gotta admit, it's a beautiful ring. From a distance, it just looks like a really cheddar cheesy yellowy ring, and that really has to do with that intense yellow stone adding to that 14 karat gold freshly dipped piece where it has brand new polish, it has brand new dip, and it has yellow stones. So that's why it has that high purity type look, which won't last. It will obviously tone down when the dip kind of starts to wear off and normalize, but it will always have that brighter yellowy more than 14K look because of the intense yellow diamonds that are in here. It's a beautiful piece. This would be pretty much the ring profile. And Twiz did a phenomenal job, and he's open to the public. You can reach out to him to get custom work. You don't have to just buy pieces that you have from him. He can do some other work and you guys can talk it out and work it out as he put himself out there to the audience and appreciate you guys thoroughly. Let me know what you guys think of adding these little custom elements. Those of you who are getting into labs, those of you who are getting into colored labs, which are a different level, or you just like the plain Jane or sticking with the natural pieces. Let me know in the comments below. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart, and I'll see y'all stitches next time. Yellow on yellow look kind of crazy. It doesn't even match my 18K. That's how bright this shit is. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? Cuba. For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.